Good morning. 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 All right, we are picking up where we left off yesterday. Yesterday we left off. We had. Excuse me. It's on the man. So yesterday we left off with 35 Pokemon snagged. 10 of those Pokemon are purified. There are 48 total Pokemon that we need to snag, so we need 13 more Pokemon, and we have 38 to purify. So we need to finish the story, finish these snags, finish this and finish the purification. So can we do it before my playtime hits 24 hours? We gonna see today. So let's get into it. I really feel like I should go over the mount battle just to go ahead and level up, because I don't think I'm ready for these final fights. But I'll try it anyway. I think this is my first time walking through this door. I did it. I analyzed the data ROM and managed to extract a partial list of Shadow Pokemon. For the time being, I identified 29 Shadow Pokemon. Whoop. There appear to be more, so I'll send updates when I find them. So basically, you're not telling me nothing that I don't already know. Okay, minus these three. Fanfare, please. You are the 1,000 guests to come to the Realgam Stadium, but we're not open today. Okay, see, like, so from what I'm seeing, like, you see the levels, right? How they kind of weak. So, should have hit Suicune. Should have hit Suicune. But like, see, the normal level Pokemon, I'm kind of on par with them. But damn. Smart man. Hurry, I'm about to get knocked out though. I hate when people have those fake out Pokemon, bro. Shit is annoying. Oh, you gotta hit harder than that. Let me guess. Fake out. How did I not see that coming? Again, used on the wrong Pokemon. Still want to tighten that focus there, buddy. You don't need to get steamed over my little white lie. Nah. I bet I made you happy when I said you was 1,000 guests. You would've if you wouldn't have attacked me. You told me this place will attract guests from all over the world. I can demonstrate my battle to all sorts of influential people. I became famous worldwide. If you're lucky, before anyone, I'll show you how skilled I am. You are finna get straight smoke. What's Suicune's last move? The Surf and Roar Beam. Leer. Okay, Leer can go. Because Leer is not helping me at all. There was nothing. Not a lot of damage, but it's enough. Because I'm definitely gonna have Espeon hit Quillfish with return. Like, see, now I'm over leveled for these fights. But as soon as I start fighting, like, at the top of this Colosseum, I guarantee I'm gonna be either right at level or like right up under it. Like, the one-shot potential of Espeon is ridiculous. I will say, in the first, the first 3 generations, Psychic types were definitely on top. Because, I mean, the only thing Dark types couldn't, or Psychics couldn't do was take out Dark types like that. You dash my dreams. You challenged me. What I'll do, I'll hone my skills and position myself as a charismatic trainer. What? I gave you a good jolt. I've been waiting behind this door. I've been waiting so long. That's what I always wonder. Like, how long do they sit there waiting behind stuff or waiting in the ceiling just to jump on you? Like, see how it was a level jump from the dude at the door, like at the entrance, the girl over there at the left side. All of a sudden, this dude has 45 and 43. They were still like in the 30s. Or maybe it's based on how many Pokemon they have. Okay, Suicune with the one hit. I won't say, well, I'm not gonna lie, XD is better. XD is better than this one. And then not only is XD better than this one, but Legends Arceus is better than both of them. That's just to me. To me, of course. You know how hard it is to wait, just wait without moving? Now think about it. I doubt very much that you would like to keep at it for so long. Man, ain't nobody told you to wait there. That's your fault. Yeah, the character design of this is crazy. There's just one person in here? Are you here to dine? No. I'm here to take names and kick ass. Or no, kick names and take ass. What's up, Jeremiah? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? Sorry, I thought this is XD. Oh man, Strawhead, I appreciate that follow. Jeremiah, I appreciate that like. Nah, this is Colosseum. Okay, we're gonna try and get Suicune to take out the Noctowl. You know what? Creatxr might not get knocked out by this because that has high defense, and the defense is crazy. What y'all got going on this good morning, this good Sunday morning? Okay, we gotta teach you Ice Beam immediately. And now his defense is gonna go up even higher. You know what? I could do this. I want to say Creatxr is part grass type, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Espeon about to go up a level. I thought that would do a little more to the Noctowl. I guess not. Don't worry about it. Noctowl get knocked out this go round, and hopefully Chimecho follows it. Oh yeah. Suicune, take him out. Drown him. Like, just imagine like a Pokemon battle going on in your place of business and you hear a trainer yell out surf. Bruh, they will ruin your business. Look at that special attack going up though. Oh yes, exactly what I was looking for. Helping hand can go. Yeah, now Espeon can get his health back. Perfection. One hit KO coming up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, these are two of the best to put together. Thanks for dinner. Yeah, go ahead and eat that L. That was too heavy for some light exercise before her bill. You offered to battle me, not the other way around. It's been a while, hasn't it? You don't remember me? We met quite a while on Finnac. Ha! Oh, this is the dude I took his Quilava. You may not remember me, but don't worry, I haven't forgotten you. You snagged my Quilava. Well, today's the day. It's payback time. But you skating the Pokemon down, bro. I don't think you gonna beat me. Okay. So we can one-shot the Muck, possibly. And if we don't, Suicune to clean it up. Okay, yeah. Okay. So even if the Muck don't get knocked out, it's still gonna get knocked out. I thought so. I'm telling you, Psychic is OP. And then having Suicune as like a cleanup, you do not want to see. Tap into the industrial lives. Yeah. I should have used Morning Sun. No, because it would have still been alive. Come on. I wish you could use moves like Morning Sun and Recover outside of battles. This way you don't have to use potions and whatnot. That would be a dope change. It's all by design. Come on, don't fuck the feng shui. I can't lose it. Bruh, every time you mess with me, you lose. Stop. The builder of the tower has plans to raise big money for attracting rich folks, but you need bait like that to get the attention of people like that. Something big and exciting. Yep, you guessed it. Shadow Pokemon battles. I'm hoping you don't have one, because if you do, I'm finna take it. Tap into the frequency light. The universe never lies. Well, your Machoke is about to get one-shotted, maybe Ninetales, and if it's not, it's getting messed up. No! Okay, okay. And he still got one shot. Let's go. I did not expect that to happen. I did not expect that to happen at all. Bruh. Tap into the frequency light. KO. Okay, so Magnemite should be knocked out by Suicune Surf. And okay, I was about to say, I don't think Swalo is a Shadow. I should have used, well, no, ain't no point in using Morning Sun because I don't have power points for Psychic. I'm about to go heal my Pokemon. Just like that. Don't fuck with the feng shui. This ain't like me to lose. Looks like it. You get it now? Win or lose, battles attract people. So you're Omni, the X-Team Snaggle member. I've been hoping that I get a shot at battling you. Let's see this high-level battling everybody's been talking about. Oh, so everybody knows me. Everybody know I'm about that action. And your first thought was, I can beat him. No, the hell you can't, bruh. And I'm gonna be mad as hell if this Creatxr has water absorb. The good thing is we know Donphan don't have it. Because the bad thing is I'm attacking it. So if it has water absorb, it's just gonna get its health back. It don't have it, let's go. But that Donphan got a KO on it. Okay, so Creatxr is definitely getting knocked out in this next move. We don't need that. And I need Ice Beam over, what was it called? Aurora Beam or whatever. Like, I'm telling you, this team is way too good together. One of them hits super hard, one of them can hit both. So if you one hit KO one Pokemon and Suicune follows up with Surf, and then you get a free 2-for-1. And most things are weak to water in this game for some reason. You're on the other side, but I have to hand it to you. You could be on the same side. Okay, I need that psychic back. The only thing that's maddening about this game is you have to travel all the way to Timbuktu just to heal your Pokemon. That is like the dumbest thing in this game. If you didn't have to do that, this game would be so much better. Welcome to the just completed Realgam Tower. Well, how about a battle to commemorate the event? What? Ain't you supposed to be the receptionist? I think it's smarter to target I think it's better to target Methane. One hit KO. I told you. Suicune and Espeon together just, they hit too hard. Yeah, that helps your physical defense, but that ain't what we attacking, bucko. when you asking where am I playing this, are you saying like, is it a ROM or whatnot? Like, is that what you asking? This is where I'm playing it, if that's what you're asking. Playing it on GameCube. Oh, nah, it's an actual console, so. Well, I'm playing on my Wii, but of course Wii can play GameCube games, so it's actually physical. Like, to the point where once I complete this, I'm gonna end up transferring the Pokemon over to my Sapphire, and then I'm gonna transfer all those Pokemon all the way up to like the modern games. Yeah, and it was hella expensive just to get it silver. He must have got on a wig. Am I surprised? That's not important though. The word is that the Cypher boss is waiting for the both of you at the top of the tower. He's supposed to have the ultimate Shadow Pokemon. Good luck and please be careful. Wait a minute. Nah, let me go get some more balls, heals. And if I can, see if I can go get that Master Ball. But yeah, so most games I end up playing, I actually own those games. Like it's not to say I wouldn't use an emulator or whatnot, but nah, I actually have them because I like them. Like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, it's some games that emulation ain't gonna help. Like, having the original is just not an option. Like, a copy of Pokemon Emerald, the actual game, is like $300. So needless to say, that ain't really an option. That might be like a emulation type thing. He told me to come here, but his email was cut off. Ah, good to see y'all back. I sent you an email. I'm proud of that. We got it, but Granddad, you need to learn how to do with that. Oh, is that so? That's all right. Well, since you're here, it'll be nice to tell you in person. I got a little something I like Omni to have. The Master Ball. Bring down the criminal syndicate, threaten world peace. And here's my thing. I don't understand why people always go for like world domination when they don't even have their region dominated yet. Like, why not go with the small stuff? It's always world domination from conception. Can I fight you? Yeah, give me some money. See, that's the hard thing about these old Pokemon games. You barely have any money, and Really? I thought this Pokemon was gonna be high levels. I was wrong. I was beyond wrong. You gotta know. You gotta know. I really thought he was gonna like help me out here. Not at all. You know what? Beating him might buy me a couple Pokeballs. Okay, it buys me literally one Pokeball. Oh, I needed health heals. Hey, buying balls ain't a bad idea either, though. All right, so let's see. I think I still got 13 to catch. You know what? Last night I did buy some balls last night. Alright, so I beat everybody at the bottom of the tower. Now it's time to ascend. Okay, so really I only gotta catch, let's see, 36, 13. So really I only gotta catch 12. Because one of these is a guaranteed catch because I'm about to throw the Master Ball at it. It'll probably be the Tyranitar. Either Tyranitar or Metagross. One of them two is getting the Master Ball thrown at it. For sure. But I thought when it was like, oh, it's the ultimate Shadow Pokemon, it was going to be like a legendary, like Mewtwo. Or it would have been better if it would have been Ho-Oh because you already got the legendary beast in the game. So that seems like, you know, it makes the most sense. Hey, it's the score. You finally reached me. I must say I'm impressed. Welcome to the Realgam Tower. My name is the score. You remember, right? The time we met a Finnick? I did have a feeling that I'd be facing you in battle one day, but I never imagined that you would seek me out here. Very soon we will be ready to greet you with style. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for you. Don't keep me waiting too long. Quick, we gotta chase him. You know what I find funny? Guess what's in here? Okay, that's it. Then my Pokemon are nursed back to perfect health and readiness. So your first thought is to battle me. Buddy, you finna get smoky fifth. Alright, let's see if we can knock both of them out with one shot. If this is Ice Beam, this would definitely knock it out. I guess I don't need Ice Beam. I don't like you. What'd I do? You know what? Because if it comes down to, oh man, all I needed was one more Psychic, I would be mad as hell if I lost. Okay, Raikou, Suicune. He's going, what should we do? Oh, I know. How about over that way? Couldn't we just take the other elevator? We can't take this elevator either. And look who it is, the old boss. Long time no see, Omni. Not gonna break my heart and tell me you forgot my face now. That face, it can't be Team Snag 'em, but why are you here? Even if you don't want to believe it, you're absolutely right, little lady. I'm Gunzap, the boss of Team Snag 'em, and you bet not forget. Did you ask what I'm doing here? Yeah, ain't this Cypher's headquarters? Y'all shouldn't have nothing to do with this. Oh, surprise, surprise. We actually got a lot to do with it. We were just thieves, you know, with the snag machine, but where did we get them from? We got them from Cypher, duh. What they wanted was a Ghost Snag superior grade Pokemon from trainers everywhere. So all of this is just Cypher's plan. That's what I'm saying. Ain't you the brainy one? Ain't you supposed to be smart? Messing the school is waiting upstairs, but you gotta deal with me first. Well, we got a little score to settle, especially when you blew up my hideout and you wiped out the team. Don't get no ideas about beating me though. And look at the level jump. Now I was just fighting people in the 40s, right? Why am I fighting people in the 50s? Still don't matter. Still don't matter. Why do you have that? I don't think I'm gonna be faster than this Pinsir, and I might get knocked out again. Okay, that works out. Maybe I should take my ass over to Mount Battle. I expected a water attack for some reason. And this is exactly why I need heals. I ain't got no heals at all, bruh. I done got all these balls, but no damn, no heals. Why can't I steal Pokemon from bad people? You should be able to take bad people's Pokemon on here. Like, there's literally a machine on my arm where I can take any Pokemon I want. So why can't I take them? Bruh. I'm about to have to go fight in some Colosseums, bruh. Yep, Suicune is knocked out. Bruh. Matter of fact, Don't even worry about it. But yeah, I definitely need heals, so I'm gonna have to go to a Colosseum. You know, I wonder how much Raikou is cleansed. All right, I might pull off like 3 of these because I need the levels. I need the levels and I need the money. And I need the money for the heals because this is ridiculous. What time are you ending the stream? So I had close to 13 hours and I'm trying to beat the whole game before 24. So I say about 9 o'clock tonight is when I'll be ending it. Hey, I appreciate that follow, Isaac. And if you're following me on TikTok, you might want to also consider follow me on like YouTube, because not gonna lie, the videos are better over there. And I actually release more stuff on my YouTube. All right, so we need Ampharos to level up. Oh, and also, after I end up playing all the way through Colosseum, the next game I'm playing on stream is XD Gale of Darkness. Woo! You know, I should low-key go up to Mount Battle and take Ampharos all the way up through there. All right, bro, look at the level difference. Like, you have 5 levels over my Espeon, and you still getting knocked out. And it's like 13 levels above my Entei. That's crazy. I get those goosebumps every time. Well, we know exactly who he's about to aim for. Oh my God, I appreciate them 38 roses, Isaac. Oh no, I can't with y'all. Hold on, speaking of which, Isaac, who's your favorite Pokemon of all time? Not only who's your favorite, but what is your favorite Pokemon game of all time? Okay, we can definitely one-shot this Swalot. Just once every time. Appreciate them 8 roses, Isaac. Get him out of here. Emerald? Man, if I could have a copy of Emerald, I would. But that thing ain't cheap nowadays. Like, the closest I can get to Emerald is this, like, these games. Well, Colosseum and Sapphire. That is the closest I can get to Emerald. Without actually having it. Surprised I didn't one-shot that Swallow. I remember it being $30, now it's 40. What's 45? What's $45? Pokemon Center. Oh. Talking about this? Or are you talking about this one? The gold one? I got Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. And then the most expensive thing I own that is Pokemon related is this. The 20th anniversary 3DS with the Charizard and Blastoise plates. And then what makes it so expensive also is the stuff I have downloaded to it. Like I have the Pokemon Dream Radar, which was the only way you could get the Therian forms of Landorus, Thundurus, and Tornadus. And then you can also get Ho-Oh and Lugia with their hidden abilities. No, you can get Ho-Oh, Lugia. I think you could get Giratina, Palkia, and Dialga. And they all had like hidden abilities or whatnot. I also have the Pokemon Transporter app on it. What else is on there? Pokemon Transporter app. Pokemon Bank. Of course, to transfer them all the way up to the modern times. What else do I have on here? Hold on. Let's turn it on. Ouch. Yeah, I got the Dream Radar, Poke Transporter, Pokemon Bank, the Virtual Console, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Yellow. Like, yeah, all kind of stuff. Which ironically makes that one of the, as far as Pokemon go, it makes it one of the most sought out 3DSs. Well, until they shut down Poke Transporter and or the Pokemon Bank to Pokemon Home. Once they shut that down, it doesn't really mean anything at that point. But yeah, so basically I can transfer Pokemon all the way up from Gen 3 all the way up to Gen 9. And the funny thing is, there's only one way you can go through all the Pokemon leagues. Only one. All right, make sure you have a good time at church. Make sure you listen to the word of God. But all right, I will catch you later, Isaac. What was that, Parasol? One of y'all ain't making it. Is that a cowboy hat? I appreciate that, Isaac. I just noticed this is all messed up. There we go. That's how it's supposed to look. I'm like, something ain't looking right up there. So for the first whole hour, my job wasn't even right, man. Alright, we should be able to knock out this Murkrow. Oh no, Entei can't escape. Get him. If I knock you out, I ain't gotta escape. Yeah, I'm gonna get my Ampharos level up too, because I'm about to have it using Thunder Wave to just, yeah, just have it use Thunder Wave so I can catch Pokemon easier. You know, oddly enough, if I do go back to mountain battle and I battle up the mountain a bit, I probably could use Entei, not Entei, but Espeon and Espeon and Ampharos to battle up, just to make Ampharos' level go crazy. Bite the Duskull, Psychic the Duskmars. I don't know if I'm gonna one-shot both of them, but bring the health down a good bit. Oh, both of y'all get knocked out this go round. I wish they wouldn't send out weak Pokemon like this. I need my level to go up. Yes, it was me who knocked out Lady Venus. And y'all keep trying to try me. Ironically, Espeon is my favorite evolution. Hold on, if I ain't mistaken, don't Sableye also not have any weaknesses? No, or is this weakness bug types? Because it's a dark ghost. Eesh. And that's exactly why I got this move. Even if she go away, even if she go away. That is not fair. Don't worry about it though. Don't even worry about it. You still get knocked out. I'm playing on the GameCube. Well, I'm playing on a Wii, but of course it's the actual GameCube game itself. Like, I don't think so. To me, playing a Pokemon game on a ROM, it's okay, but I actually want to transfer these Pokemon up to the modern Pokemon. Like, I think that's pretty cool, but you can't do that with a ROM, so that's why I'm doing it. Courseless part rock. I forgot about that. I fell in love with your Pokemon too. Whoa, buddy. Stay over that way. Venus should have pumped her muscles up some more. She should have did something because I smacked the hell out of her. So we're gonna aim for Mischievous first because Mischievous can hurt Espeon really bad. After Mischievous, we go for Breloom. And we should be able to knock them both out. No problem. And I still didn't knock it out. Yeah, get your licks in. Cause as soon as SBI get a hold on you, you ain't hearing me no more, bucko. Oh, Entei got hit with Leech Seed. That makes so much more sense now. Combustion is so short. But Ampharos level is coming up in the background. But here's my thing. Why would you want to have a shadow Pokemon if they attack people? Wouldn't they end up attacking you? I should have just went with bite. You know what? A win is a win. Not even mad at that. A miracle don't work if I ain't attacking you. A Wobbuffet is so useless. All you gotta do is ignore it. You aim for Entei. Alright, both will. Okay, that did keep you alive, but it really didn't help you. I don't know why you trying so hard to hit me with Mirror Coat. Because as long as I don't attack you, you can't hit me with it. You telling me I hit him from over 75 health? Or did the bite also count towards that? Until they don't give you no good moves in there. All right. Caroline. What makes her a fun old lady? Cause them levels ain't it. For the word. I'm not gonna go to 100 in this run. I'm just going up to get my level up. Cause I need my Ampharos to be a lot stronger. Come to think of it, I can have Entei out instead of Espeon. No. I'm about to let Espeon one-shot everything. But I will go all the way up to 100 though. That I will end up doing. But that'll probably be like the last thing I end up doing in the game. Oh yeah, because you can get Ho-Oh from doing that, can't you? I forgot all about that. Espeon is like one of the strongest Pokemon of this time. Like Psychic Pokemon were just, if we're being honest, Psychic Pokemon were a cheat code in the early generations, especially with Psychic, because it hit hard. It's just too bad that Espeon's counterpart Umbreon is defensive. That's the only thing I don't like about Umbreon. It's just defensive. Now in a double battle, Like if it's like everybody's level 50 or everybody's level 100, if you put Espeon and Umbreon together and you set up light screen, if you set up light screen and well, you don't really need light screen because both of them have good special defenses. But if you set up a reflect, you set up sunny day, you give moonlight to Umbreon, morning sun to Espeon, and they are extremely hard to kill. Appreciate that like, Derek. $87 points of experience for knocking that out. And that's exactly why I want to go higher. Excelsior! Appreciate that follow. Like, it don't work out as well, like in Gen 9 and like the later gens, it don't work out as well, but it still works. And then if you doing like singles, if you're doing like a single battle, if you boost, you can run Umbreon with Sunny Day. It's, hold on, what is it? It's Sunny Day. Something to boost his defensive stats. If you can find a move that that boosts the special defense as well as the regular defense, and then I can't hit neither one of these dudes. But if you boost the defense with Umbreon, you give it baton pass. Nah, not reflect, because you can always break that with brick break. Nah, this the OG. I'm actually playing this on a Nintendo Wii.
To control a video device with your voice, you need to connect it first. In the Alexa app, go to settings, and then TV and video to get started.
I don't think I said nothing about an Amazon product to make it activate itself. You got it graded? Wait, how long have you had that copy? Cause that gotta be worth a good bit of money. But you know what's funny? Out of all the Pokemon games, one of the most expensive, and it's not even a game, one of the most expensive things in Pokemon is the Jirachi disc that goes along with this game. Which I'm still trying to figure out how, but that one disc is expensive as all hell. That and Pokemon Emerald, both of those things are really expensive. I got 2 copies when it came out. My parents and grandparents for Christmas. That's dope. After I hit 20, I got it graded. So what's the grade on it? Wait, how do you even grade I didn't know they graded actual video games. Yeah, they are not giving any experience whatsoever. 10 Mint and Beckett did. Not sure if they still do. I believe it's Tetro they do. For some reason, Abra's response right there was like absolutely warranted because it got shocked. And I feel like if something got hit with an actual piece of lightning or a thunderbolt, that's exactly how you should react to being hit by it. She said she love me. I think she's trolling. Oh, wow. Appreciate that follow, Hades. Are you going to do the battle? Which battle? Which battle are you talking about? You know what? It's funny your name is Metagross because I still have yet to catch Metagross on here. And I'm not gonna lie, it's between Metagross and Tyranitar who I'm using the Master Ball on. I don't know which one I'm gonna pick yet though. I think it's gonna be Tyranitar, because Tyranitar is the highest level on here. But yeah, Metagross, which battle are you talking about? Are you gonna do the Battle Now tournaments? What are the Battle Now tournaments? Alright, Hades. Make sure you have a good day at work, my G. There's a section in the main menu called Battle Now, and they have like, oh, okay. Do you get anything for fighting those? Like, what do you get for winning those? Because I ain't gonna lie, if you get a Pokemon that you could transfer, I definitely battle Koopa. Man! Oh, I thought I was gonna actually get something for that. I mean, the coupons I can use though, because I do need Ice Beam, Flamethrower, and Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball. I do need a Shadow Ball TM. So you know what? That's You know what? I might do them. I don't know. Do they have like set Pokemon that you have to use, or can I use like the Pokemon I already have? Because if I can use the Pokemon I have, I ain't gonna even lie. Oh, so I can use these? Bet. You know what? I might end up just connecting this. Where's that cord at? I just might. Level 50 tournaments, and there's 2 level 100 okay, I don't know about the level 100, because unless they're gonna boost my Pokemon up to level 100, I don't know about that part. Because I ain't gonna lie, it takes way too long to get your Pokemon up to level 100. Well, hold on. Well, I got a level 63 Entei, a level, what the hell? A level 81 Espeon. A level 83 Suicune, a level 86 Espeon, a level 58 Raikou, I got Rayquaza, Kyogre, Sceptile, Houndoom, Blaziken, Swampert. I do not remember getting all these Pokemon. So this is Pokemon Colosseum. So what you're seeing people play, you're seeing people play the sequel, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. That's what you're seeing. So, or maybe you could be seeing people play Pokemon Colosseum. But from what I know, most people are playing XD Gale of Darkness because they just released it on the Switch 2 console. I think Tyranitar is a beast. It's hella defensive and it hits way too doggone hard. But these are, so when did these games come out? I know they came out in like the 2000s. So yeah, okay, Colosseum came out in like 2004. So that means if Colosseum came out in 2004, that means XD Gale of Darkness came out in like 2006-ish, 2005, somewhere in there. But basically these games were a spin-off, like side game for Pokemon. They are arguably some of the best Pokemon games of all time. Because throughout the entire game, you only double battle. So I think that's what kind of promoted like how in most tournaments now, they usually only double battle. This is the only Pokemon game, or this and XD Gale of Darkness are the only Pokemon games where it is legal for you to literally steal Pokemon from other trainers. Although you are limited to Shadow Pokemon, you can still steal other people's Pokemon. Like, and what is this? And Colosseum didn't actually have wild Pokemon because Pokemon are not native to the Ore region. The only way they're in here is if you either take them from somebody or if you bring them over. And yes, the Sandstorm, and then if you switch it back and forth, if you just throw it back out, the Sandstorm literally can come back again. Well, if you need 5 turns to end the battle, which more than likely you won't need 5 turns to end that battle. I ain't gonna lie, Curlia got one of the best faint animations. And one of the best knockback animations as well. Leave the battles to the young people. Show some compassion. No! If you throw Pokemon out your ball and you challenge me to a battle, just know I'm on your bumper. What's up, Barty? What's happening? Okay, I know for a fact that Fanfi can't be hit by electric types. So Fanfi is getting smoked by Espeon for sure. I'm crazy. I use Baton Pass, Ninjas, stack up. So you know what? Ninjas was a cheat code in these games. Another cheat code, low key, was another cheat code was Shedinja. If people didn't know that Shedinja had Wonder Guard, bruh, because you could only knock it out via super effective moves. Is this the expansion pack or did you buy it yearly? This is neither, my good sir. This is a OG copy of Pokémon Colosseum. This is not on the Switch 2 at all. I actually don't even have a Switch 2 yet. I would buy one, but there's not enough games or a game that will make me buy a Switch 2 yet. That is actually what I'm playing on. I'm playing on a Wii right now. Let me teach you what an authentic Pokemon. So what have I been doing the last 23 people I done beat up here? What kind of battles were those? Appreciate that like, shop, and that follow. Thank you. But not so. Like I've told everybody else, basically what I want to do is I want to actually be able to transfer all my Pokemon up to, what is it, currently Gen 9. So what I want to do is I want to take all the Pokemon that I can get all the way from Gen 3 to 9. But what I want to do is, I better hurry. Are they already talking about shutting down Pokemon Bank? Or is there a date on that already? I really hope not. Because that means I really gotta hurry the hell up. Ninja S is the fastest in the game. You can't use Deoxys speed because he's locked to Emerald and XD. True, they announced it a while ago. Since when? Please don't tell me it's already done. Don't tell me that. That'll really hurt my feelings. Cause I know they were talking about shutting it down, but I didn't think they had a date on it or whatnot. Cause I'm really hoping that's not the case. But you know the one thing that's actually keeping me from doing it all the way. So what I want to do is I want to take all the Pokemon from XD Gale of Darkness in Colosseum. Take all the Pokemon through the Kanto region, take them through the Kanto Pokemon League, basically all Pokemon leagues, right? And to do that, you need a Fire Red Leaf Green copy, you need a Emerald Sapphire Ruby, Heart Gold Soul Silver, Diamond and Pearl, you need a Black and White copy, or Black White 2, X, Y, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And then that's where it stops at, because some Pokemon can't be transferred over to Sword and Shield, but Sword and Shield as well. And then of course Scarlet and Violet. I want to transfer every single Pokemon all the way up. What up, Narima? Technology will be advanced. Pokemon can trade from Gen 2 to 3. People thought it was impossible. You can do that, which I ain't gonna lie. I wish I had the stuff to do it, because apparently I accidentally hatched a shiny Charmander on my Pokemon Gold copy, because I was playing Pokemon Stadium 2 the other day, and I accidentally hatched a shiny Charmander, which the odds are like what, 1 in 8,000 or something like that, and it happened within like 5 eggs. I almost blew my brainstem out, like going crazy, seeing that it was shiny. Advanced. I'm gonna Google real quick, but I swear I read something about it being done already. Use Home 2. The rarest Pokemon are from Box, Ruby, and stuff. How do you even, like, what was that? Because I remember seeing that for the GameCube, but I don't know what that is. I'm curious, how many Beedrill comments do you get while streaming this game? Honestly, I've never gotten a Beedrill comment. Like, what is that in reference to? Anything 3B... Anything 3 years and below has a timeline on it. I'm mad chilling on XD right now. XD, I'm playing XD after this. I also have XD for GameCube as well. Beedrill using String Shot has it. Oh, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't think I actually even run. Do you even fight Beedrill in these two games? Yes, I have played XD. And XD is up next. Because I want to say it takes me, the last time I played XD, it took me 25 hours to purify all the Pokemon in XD. I want to say it took less than that, but I can't remember exactly. Oh, I got the two games mixed up. My apologies. Nah, so if you put a Beedrill, in XD and Colosseum, it still does the same thing. Even on Battle Revolution, because all they did was they took all the animations and whatnot from Stadium and they just brought them up the whole way. So the same thing Beedrill does in Stadium, it does all the way up to it does it all the way up to Battle Revolution. Oh, there's a Beedrill in XD? Huh. Wait, is it a Shadow Beedrill? Yo, what do you play Pokemon XD on? Just curious. I play it on the Wii as well. Like, I don't have a Switch 2 yet, so number one, okay, wait. Number one, I don't have a Switch 2. That's number one. Number two, I actually own the game itself, so it would kind of be pointless for me to play it on Switch 2. Like, it would be pointless for me to pay for it twice if I already have it. So that's how I feel about that. For the people who don't own XD, Gale of Darkness, or Colosseum, I don't fault them for playing it on the Switch 2, because one of the greatest, these are some of the greatest Pokemon games of all time. So I don't blame them for wanting to play it. But if you already have copies, there's no point in buying it. Wait, do you even own XD Gale of Darkness for the Switch 2? Or is it like just access to it? Because I don't know the deal with that. I'm 9 hours in the story and just got to the final island. How many Pokemon you got purified so far? People saying something. Hold on. People say something. No, they didn't say anything. I'm not gonna lie. That stinger animation that Beedrill has is a little wild. Not even gonna lie. Because as soon as somebody said something about Beedrill, I knew exactly what they was talking about. I own both and I'm playing on the Switch too. See, but if you already own it for the regular, like if you already own the copy for the GameCube, then why even entertain the copy on the Switch? Because it's literally the same exact thing. Now, okay, to be fair, if you don't have like the Pokemon Transporter, Pokemon Bank and whatnot on the 3DS and all the stuff required to transfer those Pokemon up to like the current gens, then I absolutely understand that. Because, hey, that makes sense to me. Let's see. Hold up. Lost some comments there. All right. I own both, playing on the Switch too. I don't like video games like that. Lock content like trading Pokemon to the game. So I understand why it's kind of like, I understand why it's limited as far as trading the Pokemon, because it might be costing the company money. I don't know how much money it would be costing. I don't think it should be a lot, but at the same time, I don't know. But I can get why they would like shut down some stuff. It's free with the online sub. Ah, okay. Oh, so I probably could access it then, because I know I have the Nintendo Online, or at least last time I checked I did. I missed it, I think. Have you played Pokemon Infinite Fusion? I have not played Pokemon Infinite Fusions. I wouldn't even know how to play that, to be honest. And I've seen people playing it, but to an extent, I don't really play like the ports and whatnot, or not ports. I don't really play the fan-made games or whatnot, because I actually like transferring my Pokemon and keeping them throughout my whole journey. And unfortunately, with all these ROMs and whatnot, you can't do that, which I wish you could, because that'd be dope. Fire Red and Leaf Green came out, it would have been a good opportunity. You know what? I don't know why there's not an ability to transfer Pokemon from Fire Red and Leaf Green over to XD Gale of Darkness. And I don't know why they didn't implement that or why they couldn't, but they really should have looked into that before releasing it, because if they could have did that, then they should have also dropped Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as well. Like, they should have just dropped every single Game Boy Advance game they had at the same time. This way, for those players who never got to experience it, you know, you can get like Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald, whichever one you prefer, and then you have the connectivity to XD Gale of Darkness. Like, you get the entire experience. You feel me? Let's see. I haven't played a Pokemon game in probably 10 years, and I started it and I'm absolutely loving it. Bruh, Pokemon is a timeless franchise. Now, please don't. No, because I'm about to go straight to the next challenge. Like, Pokemon are timeless games. Hey, I'm in the mountain. Pokemon are timeless games, and the only thing that doesn't transfer is the convenience of the newer games. Because I'm not gonna lie, if you go back and play older Pokemon games, you realize how inconvenient those games were. i.e., moving around the map, especially if you don't have a bicycle, you literally just sit there walking, and it sucks. Especially in like red, blue, yellow, and whatnot. Well, hold on, it's everything up until Ruby and Sapphire, because that's when the running shoes are introduced. Like, you literally sit there walking, and it sucks a lot. Let's see. Okay, there are a few fan-made games that are beautiful. There are. It's a lot of fan-made games that are really good, and I wish they would implement some of that stuff that they had in there. But I want to say that's like some legal territory that they would have to like get into. Not too sure about that though. The only Pokemon game in Gen 3 you catch without going Japanese is Celebi. It's a bonus disc. You know, well, technically. Wait, hold on, wait. The only Pokemon in Gen 3 you can catch without going Japanese is Celebi. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I said, well, you can catch Celebi in Gen 2, but Gen 2 can't be transferred over to Gen 3, traditionally at least. The Switch 2 is a mobile console, so I can play it when I'm not at home. You know what? That is a fair point, and that makes sense. Because, I mean, technically speaking, XD Gale of Darkness and Colosseum is basically just, it's the same thing as all the mainline games, the red, yellow, blue, and all that. I mean, so hey, that actually does make it that much more dope. But hear me out. So back in the day, I don't know if y'all know about this, but back in the day, we used to have these things. They look like suitcases almost, or it was like a screen you could put on top of the GameCube, and you can basically play your game mobilely. Like you can. How did I not? Oh, okay. He hit Ampharos. Okay, that makes sense. He was quick attack. So there was a screen you could put on top of the GameCube, and basically you didn't need a TV or anything else, and you could just play the game, you know, without an actual TV. So technically, we had mobile gaming even before that. There were shortcuts though? What you mean by shortcuts? I mean, how else was a 10-year-old supposed to get around the map? Well, you had running shoes, you had bikes, but the thing is, in the newer gens, like your character starts off running. Not only do your character start off running, but like they move around the map a lot faster. Now, in red, blue, and yellow, you literally just walk tile to tile. There is no speeding that up. You're stuck moving slow as hell. Omni, there's Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, which sped up the game. What you mean sped it up? Like, getting straight to the battles? Oh, wait, no, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the virtual console. That's what you're talking about. Yes, and I love that feature. But do you know that feature is only available after you beat the Pokemon League? Because if you don't beat the Pokemon League, then you're stuck at the regular speed of the game. Because ironically, I don't know why I keep putting this up at this point. I might as well leave both of these out. So I have both of those. Stadium 1 and 2. Not only do I have Stadium 1 and 2, but I have that piece to the controller that that you can play the games through Stadium. Oh yeah. Senpai, appreciate that follow. Okay, I'm pretty sure I didn't catch some of these comments. Let me go back a little bit. Okay, wait. All right. So why is it so dramatic? Because that's just how the Stadium games were. The Stadium, like if you think these are dramatic, Curlia probably has the most dramatic animations throughout the whole thing. She's like a little ballerina. If you hit her, she literally twirls and then sticks her leg straight up in the air. And then when she comes back, if she's knocked out, she just falls on the ground. Like, super dramatically. I really hope somebody has a Curlia so I can show that off again. You can also save state on the Switch too. Man, you throw your ball and reset. Ah, that's dope. You know how much that'll come in handy when you're fighting like the people with the legendary, not even the people with the legendaries. But let's say you in the middle of trying to catch a Shadow Pokemon and you accidentally knock it out. That is way too useful. In the newer gen, you're not Ash though. What I want to be Ash for? I mean, technically, if we talking about being Ash, Ash did steal Misty's bike. And technically speaking, in red, yellow, blue, and green, if you were in Japan, and those games, you're actually red. You're not Ash. Is this Leaf Green? This is not Leaf Green. This is Pokémon Colosseum. Ironically though, I do have some repros of Leaf Green and whatnot, but unfortunately, since they're repros, they can't connect to this game, nor can they trade with like other games. I wish they could, because if they could, I would be able to access Ditto and breed some Pokemon. F Reynolds, I'm using it. You know what? The only time I was able to use my Game Boy Pokemon was as an adult. I did not have access to the little pack that goes into the back of the controller. All I had was Stadium, and then I had like, of course I had like Blue, which was my brother's game, and then I had Gold, but I never had the ability to use my Game Boy Pokemon, and I actually was able to beat Pokemon Stadium with the rentals. How I beat Mewtwo, I have no freaking idea. That was the hardest fight in Pokemon Stadium. Well, that, and in Pokemon Stadium 2, when you have to fight Silver, and this dude had Mewtwo, Ho-Oh, and Lugia all at level 100. Those fights was hard as hell. When I was a kid, I transferred my Ninetales from Gen 1 to Stadium, and it was shiny. Oh, that's what's up. So the funny thing is, if you would have ever transferred them to Gen 2, then they would have been stuck like that. Cause I remember being able to when I was playing through Stadium, I was like, why is that Pokemon a different color? I always kept wondering that. I never knew they were shiny up until like Pokemon Gold came out, and I was like, oh snap, it's pretty dope. You think it would have been better if every stat value could have been maximized like in Gen 1, Gen 2? For some Pokemon in today's game, that would not be fair at all. Like, imagine a Pokemon that's like a jack of all trades, where they have a really high health pool, like Garchomp. A Garchomp with every stat maximized? Hell no. That would not be a good thing at all. That would be the worst thing. A Snorlax with a maxed out special attack with Hyper Beam would ruin some stuff. That will, especially with the health pool, or a Blissey. A Blissey with a maxed out health pool? Hell no, I'm not playing against that. And imagine if you had to play it in the Gen 4 game, where the health bar moves extremely slow. Fireman, I see you no ball, my boy. Level 100 has the high ground. I got a vent wish Blissey. When was that released? I ain't gonna lie, as far as events, I did not get access to a lot of event Pokemon. Cause like either I didn't know they were a thing and they came out and I never got them, or you had to go to like Toys R Us or something to get them, or GameStop. Never got them. Cause I always had that whole, oh, if I go get it and people see me getting it, and I'm a grown man trying to get this stuff, I'm a dork or whatnot. So yeah, I didn't get a lot of stuff. Well, Fire Red and Leaf Green, I wasn't getting it because and all the early stuff I wasn't getting it because my mama was not taking me to Toys R Us. Like, yeah, that was dead. I wasn't getting none of that. I lived on the same. See, that was pure luck. Like, what are the odds that a kid who likes Pokemon lives on the same street as Toys R Us? Bruh, you were blessed by the gods to get that. Like, that's the kind of luck people dream about. Yo, Tristan, I appreciate that follow, my G. Like, I can't even imagine luck like that. Like, I know my luck is good, but man, to be born into that or / move there, that had to be the greatest thing as a kid, bruh. Get my R Sphere and extreme speed intake with heart gold. So, you know what? when that movie came out, especially when there was the shiny ones, I missed that event and I was so mad, bruh. Cause I was an adult, I was like 18 at the time. Cause I want to say that was they came out during black and white, and I had a job over the summer and everything. Bought my own DS Lite. I had a white DS Lite, and I bought Pokemon White so I can get Zekrom. And I missed when the legendary B-Set came out as shiny. I missed it. I was mad, bro. Just throw it in the back. How many hours have passed? 2? Okay, so I got to start doggone going back to the stadium. I don't collect the cards because there's too many scalpers. So it's like by the time you do try and buy a pack, either the cards are gone or they are marked up to a point where I'm not paying for it. But I wish I could though. I would love to if I could. But as far as cards go, the only cards I really collect or used to collect was Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, as like a 5-year-old, 6-year-old child, oh yeah. I was into Pokemon so hard, bruh. Like I had the holographic Charizard, the Machamp, like I had all kind of cards. What happened to them, I would not be able to tell you. I don't know where those cards ended up, bruh. People fight in my area, they throw. It's serious. Like, especially like if you, I forget the name of it, but the pack of cards that had like all the evolutions in them. I wanted those evolutions so bad just to collect them, but never got that opportunity. I ain't gonna lie, I probably would have fought somebody for those. Probably would have put a fist to a couple jaws just for those. Metagross, I appreciate that follow, man. But yeah, the only cards that I really have now, like I have the only one I have. So apparently I only have one card, and it's a holographic Quaxley from like, I want to say this came from like the McDonald's packs or whatnot. But yeah, this is the only card I have Pokemon wise. But the cards I really used to collect was Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And I got a bunch of them because I bought the Ghost from the Past packs, and I ended up pulling a Red Eyes Black Dragon Ghost card, which is dope as hell. I'm not even gonna lie. I love birds that ew. That's it. I wasted $1,200 back when it was affordable. But man, I wish I could have got a guide pack, either a guide pack or just, I would have settled for having a Espeon card, Espeon, Umbreon, and Jolteon. If I could have got those 3 cards, I would have been happy. But by the time I tried to actually get those, like, all I seen was scalpers selling them, and I was not paying for that. Because I do know, like, as far as scalpers and whatnot, something they like to do apparently is they like to open the packs, pull out the good cards, and then seal them back up with some BS. And yeah, I'd rather not have to try and do that. Yeah, like, bruh, who has the luxury, like, I ain't gonna say luxury, but who has the time to sleep outside to get some damn cards, bruh? The answer ain't me. Cause first things first, I'm not sleeping outside for some cards. I did that once upon a time, when I was in the field, but other than that, yeah, I'm not doing that shit on purpose. Not gonna happen. I mean, shout out to the people who did it, I guess, but yeah, I'm not. If I got the choice to do that, I'm not doing that. We did for video game console. I didn't even do it for video game consoles, bro. I've never been that person that went to like what's it called? Like GameStop. I never went to games. No, I did that one time. Okay, I lied just that fast. There was one time I went, well, I didn't camp out though. It was an overnight event. And I went to GameStop, and I did it for the Destiny edition of the PS4. That is the only time I went to like an overnight event, because I was excited as hell to play that game. See, I tried a local game store before, but they be cleaned out, bruh. Like, I don't care where it's at. As soon as them cars drop, they swarm them and they go buy them up. And then what they do is they get like their parents, their friends, they just get a whole clique of people to buy all the cards. So by the time you get there, they're gone. Like, I've tried it. What was it? Something had came out and I tried to go get it, and I just couldn't, because it was all gone. Matter of fact, it was the what Pokemon was it? The shiny Miraidon and Koraidon event, when they was giving those out. Bro, I called everywhere to get a copy of each. Could not get a copy of each. And I'm like, bro, y'all doing this with the online, like the game Pokemon too? I could not get one. I still don't have those to this day. And I'm mad as hell that I don't. And I know I can like, I know I could probably go on like one of those websites and get them, and technically they're legal. But I wanted to actually go to the store for myself and get them, just for the feel of getting it. Like, bruh, I don't know. It's something about going into a physical store, whether it's a local store, GameStop, it doesn't matter. It's something about going in the store and getting it for yourself that is the dopest thing ever. But yeah, unfortunately, I was robbed of that. It doesn't help that they don't. Here's my thing though, as far as like printing them. Well, as far as the codes for the actual games, right? So what doesn't make sense to me is, why would you make a code for the game when you can just distribute them how you've been distributing everything else? Like when the 4 ruined Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet, like they had an event where you had to beat them in raids, like a million people. What was it, like 1 million or 10 million people had to beat them, and then they made them mystery gifts, and they gave them to everybody. So why would you not give the box art shiny Pokemon to literally everybody who has the game? That was stupid. They gave the codes to people who don't need. That's what I'm saying. Like, people who are not fans were like coming up off this stuff. Like, they're like, oh, I can sell this to people who actually play it. And it's like, bruh, that kills it for the fandom. And Nintendo could literally stop it by doing things that they've already done. Like, with, what is it called? Walk and Wake, the ancient version of Suicune and what was it, Iron Leaves. Like, instead of allowing people to be able to scalp those, all they did was they re-released them. And then for the people who missed it, they got them. That's how I got mine, because I ain't gonna lie. At first I was like, bruh, if I ain't gonna be able to get these Pokemon, I might as well go ahead and like go online and pay somebody for them. But when they re-released them, I was able to get access to them. That's all Pokemon has to do to cut out on scalping, is give access to people who don't normally have access to them. Like, I'm not even sure how scalpers are alerted to stuff when it drops. Like, they be at the Walmart as soon as the cars come off the truck type deal, waiting on them to put the cards in either the vending machine, to put the cards like out on display. Like, they know when that stuff is happening. Regular people have no idea. All they know is a new Pokemon set is coming out, and get it while you can. That's it. They were selling the codes for like $65 outside. My boy snatched 2 codes out of people's hands. And you know what? Most people would be mad at something like that, but I'm not. I say kudos to y'all, because scalping and restricting access to things that people really want that you're not even a part of, it just sours it for everybody, which is really stupid. Like, I remember seeing a dude did like a skit or whatever, and he did like a scalping video skit, and he was like, okay, to be able to buy these cards, you have to answer these questions. And one of the questions was like, who's this Pokemon? Who's the gym leader for this and that and the fifth? And like, he wouldn't let them buy the stuff, because like, if you don't even know where they come from, then why do you want it? Which to me makes sense. Like, why not give the people who actually enjoy, who actually want this stuff, a chance to have it without making money off of it? But I ain't gonna lie, this whole time we've been talking, I'm just now realizing I'm on like the 45th plate on Mount Battle. I've been cruising up this mountain. But yeah, it's way too much stuff going on with a lot of fandoms, and it's almost like the creators don't care. Like, I get it, some cards and some stuff is like meant to be rare. Like, who is it? Yu-Gi-Oh had dropped like some cards where I think it was like full card art, especially of like the Dark Magician, because he's the golden child. And it was like only like, what, 100 cards of it? And people went crazy over that. And one dude ended up cutting the card, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And the funny thing is, He didn't care that he cut the card. He cared that the value of the card was going to decrease. Which, bruh, if you don't care that you actually cut the card, apparently you ain't a real fan like that. Collecting is just that, collecting. That's the reward for collecting. When you confront scalpers, I don't get it. And they be grown. They be grown ass people. And like, oh my God, you're trying to steal from me. Like, bruh, technically speaking, always remember this. If they have not paid for it, they don't own it. So if you see somebody with a buggy full of Pokemon cards and they ain't check out yet, you can literally go off in they buggy and take them cards out. You definitely can. Now, might get into a little physical altercation, but you can run off in their basket. And technically, there's nothing they can do about it, other than tell the store, hey, this person took my stuff. You know what? I might stop at 50. People do. That is one thing people have forgotten how to do is share. People don't know how to share anymore. People don't know how to be polite. Like, to an extent, as far as the share thing, appreciate that light dream shooter. But depending on what it is, for me personally, depends on if I'm gonna share it. Like, you know how you always see those movies or those TV scenes where it's like the kid wanted something so bad and the adult's like, oh, here you go, da 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 da. Like, I'm not that person. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm depending on what it is, I'm not giving that up. Especially if it's something I've been waiting for a long time, not giving that up, because it might come back around for the kid. Might not come back around for me though. And then, but if it's like something that's like common, then I don't mind giving it up, because by all means, of course you can have it. But if it's super rare and I know I'm not gonna really be in the space to get it again, yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get that. People were there the same amount of time as you. Don't be there. Yeah, like, if you know doggone well that it's people literally standing right there with you when, because I've seen the videos where employees are like they'll put the cars on display or whatnot for people to buy them, and people will bum rush like the cards, and it's like, bruh, take like 1 to 3 packs, because I think 1 to 3 is reasonable depending on the amount that's there. Like, how I feel it should be done is, okay, everybody come through, you get 1 pack, or you get like 1 bundle or whatever, 1 box set, whatever, however you sell them. Everybody gets 1, and then after that you can get back in the line and you can get another pack, or you can get another box. Like, that's completely fine. But if it's a whole line of people, why are you taking everything? Like, you see these other people trying to get it just as well as you. That's messed up. And the fact that stores don't stop that is messed up. But at the same time, it's not really on the store to stop that, because I mean, what does the store really know about this stuff? Especially if they're not in that, if you're not in that space, you're not gonna really care about it anyway. Oh no, I've seen the vending machines too, where somebody will literally. I've seen a person, a scalper, they sat there, they waited till the person stocked it up, and then they literally stood in front of the vending machine and they got every single pack out of the vending machine with people sitting right behind them. They just kept buying, and it's ridiculous. It's actually a site to stop overconsumption. Plenty of stores do that. Some, like online, they do that. Online, they will stop you from buying a bunch of stuff, but that's online. I'm talking about in store. Like if you go inside a store, like if you go into Walmart and they put out, let's say they had a pallet worth of Pokemon cards, right? Because I want to say it was Sam's Club that did it, or like a Costco. They put out a pallet of Pokemon cards, and people legit were scooping up, like, you know how boxes come within boxes? Like people were scooping up the boxes that they came in and taking like a whole thing of Pokemon cards. To the point where a bunch of people didn't even get them. They don't even care. They was like, whatever. And that was messed up to me. But like I said though, at the same time, an employee in the store, they're not going to care as much because they're not in those spaces to know what's going on and how it affects other people. Like they're not going to care. It's like a first come first serve, type of thing. I've never seen somebody hug and kiss a machine, but I 100% believe they would. I could believe they would do something like that for sure. The problem with GameStop is they don't sell at original prices. Hold on, what you mean? Like you saying they sell the packs over the amount they're supposed to? Like above the MSRP price? Because if so, I can believe that. They sell at the value of TCG Play Scout prices up. Yeah, see, that's messed up. Because I can see how that would do nothing but basically just make the price on everything go up, which is really stupid. You telling me my Ampharos is slower than a gold bat? If I would have known that, I would have just told Espeon to knock out gold bat. Come on, Ampharos. You gotta hit those. You know another thing I didn't like about like early Pokemon games that I just thought about? The move pools were absolutely trash. That is one thing I appreciate about the later gens. The early move pools are trash as all hell. Like egregious. Should I go to the next area? I know Espeon is a pretty decent level. There's too many fights over card. These sneakers said got into it. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Like, if you think cards are bad, the whole sneakerhead shit, that's, oh my god. That is a different beast entirely. Oh my god, it is so bad for them. Like, I don't buy shoes how I used to. Like when I was younger, Man, I used to have a room full of shoes, but now I don't do that anymore. Like I don't care about shoes like that no more. But video games, especially Pokemon, oh yeah, I still rocks with that, like 100%. Like I'm pretty sure I showed this off, but this is still one of my favorite items of all time. Easily one of my favorites. And I've been thinking about putting on my Blastoise place, not gonna lie. I seen a scalper get beat up because he wasn't going to share with the parents of the kids. Hey, I support it. Because you don't have to. The funny thing is with the whole scalper thing, you don't have to be callous about it. Like, and really it's the whole reselling thing. And unfortunately, since this stuff is popular, it's just always gonna be like that. That is the most unfortunate truth of it all. It was like 30 ETBs. All they did was ask for one. Yeah. All people, because most kids, yeah, it's certain cars they want, but they're not like, well, hold on, wait, let me back that up. Like, of course there's cars they want because they have their favorite characters and whatnot, and they have their favorite Pokemon. But also, there's like they just want a pack. Like all they wanted, a new thing is coming out, I want one. And they just usually want one. That's all they want, is a one pack. So when somebody comes up and basically takes that away from them, it's like, bruh, why not? It's just one. Like I knew it was bad when people started weighing up card packs. That's how you knew it was bad. Cause it ain't that serious. It's just not. And to this day, I still find that wild. Like, you weighing up card packs just to see if you should buy it or not. That's too much. That is way too much. Backwards. It's a natural disaster. Don't get me wrong, it won't be long. I'm moving on. It ain't your fault. You mad at fire? Oh yeah, this is also something I don't miss about the old games. People can say what they want, but the leveling up, when they fixed it, it was a godsend. It was a godsend when they fixed that. Because right now, this shit is terrible. The booster box they use for hospital machines, seafood. Yeah, see, that's one of those, this is where we lost the plot type deals. Cause it ain't that serious, man. Or at least, to me, it ain't that serious. It ain't your fault. Don't double it, triple it, quadruple it. You still ain't gonna beat me. I don't know why people call Scalpers Team Rocket. If Team Rocket actually knows Pokemon, these guys would. Team Skull. Yeah, cause so for some reason people think Team Rocket just stole No, Team Rocket was a freaking mafia. Like they were, especially in the manga, they were people. They were offing people. They were getting people up out of there. Even Pokemon were getting. They was doing all kind of stuff. Like Team Rocket was a nuisance in the manga. Like in the game, in the anime, all they did was steal Pokemon, and that was like the extent of what Team Rocket was doing. But in the manga, they were doing way more, and more prominent characters were a part of Team Rocket. Like a lot of people didn't know Lieutenant Surge, Sabrina, I think Blaine was a part of Team Rocket, but the only gym leaders in like Gen 1 that wasn't was Misty, Brock, I think Erica, but like Sabrina, Koga, all of them were Team Rocket. Silver is only mean because of how he grew up. Like he wanted the love of Giovanni, but he never got it. So I get why Silver acted how Silver acted. But he had to take that out on us. He was pushing us and whatnot. But he ended up becoming a good guy though. But that the DLC of when you go back in time with Celebi and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the DLC was kind of dope. Pretty much. That's actually a really good analogy. Oh, if y'all don't know, this stream is sponsored by water. Make sure y'all drink y'all water. So, technically speaking, Giovanni didn't get arrested, nor did he get knocked off. Apparently Giovanni escaped to the Alola region and created Rainbow Rocket and the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games. And he gets like all the leaders of the other evil teams, like Team Magma, Team Aqua, Team Plasma, Team Flare. Like he gets all of those people, and he basically makes like a new version of Team Rocket. And then of course the main character from Alola, the protagonist, stops them too, which is hilarious. Because basically you got the evil all-stars to take over the Alola region and whatnot, and then you literally get stopped by a 10-year-old again. You know what he don't have over Giovanni though? He never beat the protagonist. Neither one of them ever beat him. Red never beat, or no, technically. So if you what is it? I think it was called like what is it? It's Oh my god, this is gonna hunt me. I think it's called Pokemon Origins or whatnot. Giovanni actually did beat Red. I think he beat Red twice, if I'm not mistaken. Because I want to say it's alluded to that. I want to say it's alluded to that Giovanni beat Red in the under the game corner. I think Giovanni beat Red there, and Giovanni also beat Red at the Silphco building, but he just left or whatnot. I think that's the only thing Giovanni can flex over Silver, that he actually beat the protagonist in a battle. I want to say that's supposed to be the canon. I can't remember though. I could be wrong too. But I know for a fact Giovanni beat Red like at least once in those battles. He's a mysterious guy. He just leaves. There is a detective looking. Oh yeah, Looker. Looker was actually a pretty dope character too to include. But I just find it funny. In all Pokemon games, right? Out of all Pokemon games, there's only 2 Pokemon games that have a actual jail on the games. And that's Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness and Pyrite Town. That's the only jail in Pokemon. There's police everywhere, but there's no jails, and I find that extremely funny. The funny thing is, yes, you take the for some reason the jail cell keys are like on a table, which I don't know why they're literally sitting on the table. And then the you open the jail cell and you take the keys from the dude sleeping on the mattress, and then the girl does nothing while you do that. Yeah, one of y'all should have been knocked out. Why is love? Oh, Swift Swim. And that ain't even the crazy part about it. So you literally open the jail cells while the warden and like the sheriff or whoever the guys are, they're sitting right there. They're literally sitting right there, still in the jail, and nothing happens. Like, and the whole time, the 2 thugs that Mirror B had, if they wanted to get out, they could have. Well, when you think about it, they needed to cover it up, and the only reason why they needed to cover it up was because that really shouldn't, it shouldn't have existed, because they didn't need the train part, because like the train went to the evil lab, so you didn't need that. And then you didn't need and you didn't need the Under Colosseum, because that was where basically illegal stuff happened. Like that one fight with Charizard and Detective Pikachu, that pretty much happened in the Under Colosseum. That's what was going. That was the level of stuff going down in the Under Colosseum. I ain't gonna lie. When they ran in one side of the train and then they came back out the other side just to be like, "Ha ha, I tricked you," they still dropped the key to the train. So what was the point? You still helped me get to the base. And then upon getting to the base, two idiots blew up the basement, and then when they blew up the basement, they literally dropped the key for the main gate for us to still get in the base. That was extremely stupid. And what was the point of that whole thing? Like, we still got in the base, we still took everything down. Like, that was stupid. And then the funny thing is, when y'all did all this, let's see, because Raikou was the last Pokemon you end up catching in the secret base. Raikou is like among the last, no, ain't no among. Raikou is the last Pokemon you catch down there. So I'd say they got like 14 to 16 Pokemon out of the base. You mean to tell me this whole time y'all been creating Shadow Pokemon and the best y'all can do is like 16 Pokemon? I think the plan was doomed to fail from the beginning. The outfits were off in Colosseum. The XD ones were better. XD clothes do look better. Coffin slams the Naruto verse. Unfortunately, that's not true. There was a ninja who used poison. His name was, I think, Hanzo, the salamander guy. His boots got smoked in Naruto. So Coffin would not. Coffin would be shredded to pieces. Cause I don't know if you've ever read the Pokemon manga before, but in the manga, Pokemon will get dealt with to the point where they have to go to the Pokemon Tower, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, they would they would destroy them. I'm not sure what I like better as far as the outfits in Pokemon Colosseum and XD. Like, when it comes to, specifically when it comes to Mirror B, because Mirror B goes from the gold suit to the purple suit, and I don't know which one I like more. I might like the purple suit a little bit more. Prime Hanzo did take on the Sonic, but Hanzo still lost. And that was only 3 ninjas. Jaguar said Coffin to slam the verse. Nah, that ain't happening. Now, should it? Almost. Cause I ain't gonna lie, Rock Blast. I'm gonna take out a Loomis. Man, I ain't watched Naruto in so long. It's been a good minute since I watched Naruto. Miguel, I appreciate that follow. What's happening? That had to be Miracle. I wasn't even looking and I can tell that was Miracle. You know, every time you see a Wobbuffet in one of these games, you already know exactly what move they about to hit you with. It's Miracle every single time. It's either Miracle or counter. Every single time. Gold and Silver Bros were no joke. They were dangerous. Oh, you talking about the what were they, swordsmen? Like they were a part of the seven swordsmen of the mist or whatnot? Or something like that. You think Colosseum was one of the best in XD? You know what? Can't argue with that because that is absolutely a fact. Not gonna say it's the best, but they were of the best. Absolutely. They had all the 6-path weapons. I ain't gonna lie. Them two were going crazy. Bro, I tried replaying Colosseum. What? Time out. You tried replaying Colosseum and it's not for you? What about Pokemon Colosseum is not for you exactly? I gotta know. And I appreciate that follow, by the way. Which part is not for you? I hope it don't have water absorb. Yes. Donzo was hella scared while the third wanted to fight them. The second gave them leadership to the third. Hey, to be fair, they were dangerous, but they ended up they still ended up getting taken out. I got into Pyrite Town and Mischievous beat my cheeks. I was like, nah. I'm not gonna lie. At the beginning, it is a little slow. You definitely can get smoked on here. Like right now, I'm literally training up my team just to go fight in the final Colosseum. Cause yeah, it's wild out here. You feel me? I wish we knew what happened to them. I think the third Raikage fought them. That's the one thing that I did not like about Naruto. A lot of the ninjas who died, they never gave them a proper story and they never gave them a actual death. It was just, oh, here's these people and they were so powerful back in the day. We don't know how they died though, but yeah, they were them though. It's like, what? XD is less than it is because that level curve, I'm not gonna lie, the level curve that Colosseum has is ridiculous. Because I want to say it was like last night, because I played this, I started from the beginning yesterday, but I think I got to like the end of it last night, and by the time I got to the end of it, like the henchmen had like level 30, like high level 30, like 38, 39, and low 40 Pokemon, like 40, 41 type deal, right? As soon as you go to fight like the big cheese or the boss of the area, they had Pokemon at like the high 50s. And I was like, bro, what? So like I really couldn't level up. And then if you look at the rest of my team compared to the two I'm throwing out, you will see a really big difference. Like Suicune and Espeon are in the 50s. Everybody else is in their 40s. And they're just stuck there basically. Not gonna lie, that's kind of how it feels. All right, I'm gonna do this one last area and then we're gonna go back to the main story and go to the Realgam Colosseum. Like the first Hokage, we don't even know how he got. So I think the first Hokage, didn't he have some kind of disease or old age or something like that? Wasn't that the way he went out? Which kind of underwhelming if you think about it. Felt like I was playing Dark Souls because Mischievous was spamming Confuse Ray. Oh, just to let you know, apparently, and I could be wrong here, I want to say to when you're going up the mountain, you cannot change your team. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get the total down once you reach the top. Like, you got to go from 0 to 100 without changing your team. I think. I could be wrong. I think maybe after the Madara fight, he lost all his powers. I could see that being like a reason why he would have, you know. But at the same time, the only way that would make sense is, like you said, he would have had to lose all his powers, because other than that, when you think about it, he had that hunted the little seal for healing or whatnot, and if he had that and he was using that, technically speaking, he should have never died. So he would have had to lose that, because otherwise he should have pretty much been immortal. Yeah, I found that out the hard way, that you can't change your team. I made it like all the way up to the top, made it to 100, and did not get my starter. I was mad, which means to get all 3 starters, you quite literally, which sucks, you literally have to beat 300 people just to get it. I read into that it's only for Ho-Oh. Well, now I'm telling you, it's for XD too, because you only get Ho-Oh in Colosseum, but in XD, I'm pretty sure you cannot. I'm pretty sure you cannot change your team, because I'm telling you, I just did it the other day, and yeah, I did not get my starter at the end of that. I was hot, because I really thought I was getting my starter, and I did not get it. They have 6 paths unplayable. He has the 9 tails and 6 arms using Renegon. For some reason, I lost my whole train of thought just. But all I'm saying is, make sure you got a good. Honestly, you only need 2 Pokemon to take you up the whole mountain. And the Pokemon you can use, Espeon with Psychic, Shadow Ball, and Shockwave, and then get Suicune. Teach Suicune how to use Surf, or no, Suicune knows how to use Surf automatically. Suicune with Surf, Rain Dance, Ice Beam, and like their 4th moves can be whatever. But if you literally have them 2 at a high enough level, they will literally carry you up the entire mountain with no issue. Needless to say, that's why I have those 2 in right now. Cause see, in the event that Espeon don't knock out a Pokemon, Surf literally takes it out. And then Surf also usually takes out the other Pokemon too. Yeah. I swear I was scrolling, saw Suicune, and changed over and thought I saw Dinklebot. You talking about in the corner? Me? But using Umbreon and Ursaring, that's a very interesting combination of Pokemon to be using. Ah, okay. You know what? They kind of do. Soul Rock and Lunatone kind of do look like ghosts. Man. I ain't played Destiny in like, I got the newest DLC for Destiny, but I ain't really play it like that. Been thinking about playing it again though, because I still need to finish the story with the I still need to finish that newest story that came out. I play more tankish, like offensively. So, okay, let me guess. Does your Umbreon know toxic and you poison your Ursaring? And then I want to say it's like the ability of Ursaring to get super strong as long as it's poison or something. I be using too much tricks like follow me and baton pass. See, as long as it's not like as long as it's not a human player, then I'm using straight up brute force. Like I'm using psychic and surf. Somebody get knocked out within at least one turn, and I'm only gonna be able to get hit by one Pokemon at a time. So you know what I just thought about? If I don't switch my team right now, I literally started from area 1. So would that mean if I went all the way up to 100, I can get Ho-Oh off this run? Because if so, hell yeah. I might have to go all the way up. Especially Ninjas. Nobody can outspeed him since Decoy. Oh, Deoxys speed isn't available. Yeah? But, hear me out though. If a rock type move hits that Ninjas, you know your Ninjas might burst into flames, right? Since it's a flying bug. Speaking of Ninjas, you had to bring up Ninjas, and look what pops up on the screen. A flipping, hey, look at my hand though. Speaking of freaking Ninjas. Yo, Justin, appreciate that follow. Nah, I use them in a beefy way like Ghost Dark for Umbreon and fighting Strong Boost for Ursa. Makes sense. You can catch specific Pokemon if you start with certain. What you mean, Mario? If you're talking about a Colosseum and XD, it's fixed Pokemon you can catch. Like, and at Colosseum, there's only 48 Shadow Pokemon you can catch, and you're pretty much locked at catching those 48. Now, you do get a Plusle as a gift. You start off with Espeon and Umbreon, but other than that, that's all the Pokemon you get in the game. Now, the only way you can pick which Pokemon you get is when you get to Phoenix City with all the water and whatnot. You can choose which starter from Johto you get. So you can choose to get what is it? You can choose to get Bayleaf, Quilava, or Crocodile. Those are the only Pokemon you actually get to pick in the game. Reggie Lecky is so fast, yep. I don't even know how that's even possible. I know they messed up on the coding with that, but that is still funny. To be honest, I bet modding these games with randomizers to add replay value. To be honest, I bet modding those games with randomizers. It would. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If you could, if the Pokemon you fought or if the Pokemon you were, like the Shadow Pokemon were random, this would be that much better. unless you ran into like a Shadow Rayquaza, because then, yeah, good luck with catching that thing. I felt bad at the first enemy HQ with the Power Rangers. Bruh, I love how they ended up adding more colors, because at first the only colors in the first one is red, yellow, or no, red, green, and blue. Because basically the only Power Rangers are like the starters, and then you end up getting you end up going to XD and you get like, what is it, 6 of them? It's like red, yellow, brown, blue, red, and green. Hopefully I said 6 different colors and not like 2 of the same ones. If I did, you know what I mean. I've caught a Celebi through randomizer. One day if you get a chance, you should try Grand Colosseum. See, that's my thing. I don't orange, pink, red, yellow, blue, green, pink. Which one of them is pink? Wait, hold on. Ah, you right. They now that I, because one of them is a ground trainer. Brown is ground, or is it orange is ground? I know one of them is like ground, one of them is poison. Then you, because their color basically corresponds to their Pokemon types or something like that. I really wish I had a move. See, this is why I need Shadow Ball, so Espeon can hit stuff like that. Yeah, I knew it was something like that, because I want to say one of them has like ground types to make them brown, which of all colors you could have went for, you went for ground instead of like a white for flying or any other color. They missed the opportunity to have a Black Ranger and it be like the ghost type or a dark type. Dark type would definitely fit better. All right, 5 more battles and we going back to the real Colosseum. XD Director's Cut. Those guys have starter Pokemon Larvitar, Ghastly, and Bagon. Oh, you talking about the 3 people that no, you said XD. I don't know why I'm thinking I don't know why I was thinking the Phoenix City part of Colosseum. The Hexagon Bros. Yeah, them idiots, the ones who can't count right for some reason. Wait, start over. Them jokers is funny though. Who's the baddie on the top of the screen? You talking about the Suicune, the Espeon, Azuramil, or Girafarig? Oh wait, I just thought about something. I just forgot that. So I have multiple stream setups, right? So of course the main one on like Twitch and whatnot is it's like a full screen joint, but I forgot on TikTok I'm at the top of the screen. So I appreciate that, Biscuit. Oddly enough, I'm gonna share a fun fact with you. Back in high school, my nickname was Biscuit. True story. Technically, it started in middle school, but yeah, carried over to high school. Appreciate that follow, Biscuit. Pokemon Stadium 2 was a lifesaver for trade evolutions. Really? How exactly? Because the good thing is I actually do have 2 Game Boys. Well, 3, because I have the Color, Advance, and of course the SP, and I also have a link cable. So either way, I can get the trade evolutions one way or another. You could trade between the 2 transfer packs, Red and Crystal. You mean like by attaching the things to the controller? Is that what you're talking about? Because if so, that's even worse, because that means you got to do it with extra steps and pieces. See, oddly enough, for my 64, I only got 1 controller. All I have is 1 controller. So I would have to do it via the Game Boys. You know, that's another game I don't have. I don't have Pokemon Crystal. That is one of the physical copies of games I'm missing. Ooh. I think the first time I had a Kingdra was it was Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. That was the first time I had a Kingdra. Yes. For some reason, all of the third games are super expensive. Platinum is beyond expensive. Emerald and Crystal. All of the third games are expensive as all hell. I still want them, but it's so expensive. Okay, so we going at 57. So, okay, Surf should take care of Sneasel. Espeon use Return on Giraffary. Oh yeah. Check this out. Check this out. Give me just a second. All right, I'm back. So check this out. Yeah. The OG red, blue, and yellow. Gold and silver. Here's like a copy of Ruby, but it's a repro, unfortunately. A Fire Red repro. A Leaf Green repro. I got an Emerald repro around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. And then of course I have a actual copy of Sapphire. Oh yeah. OG copies of Diamond and Pearl. A copy of Black 2. Like a actual copy of Black 2. Yellow Gale Talking Pikachu. Yep. And you could also get the you can get Pikachu to surf as well. Yo, what up? I love the Game Boy Color Pokemon games. I grew up on them. Yes, I do have Battle Revolution. It's over there. Of course you can't see it, but I actually have 2 copies of Battle Revolution. One of them doesn't work, and of course the one that doesn't work, I messaged GameStop and I told them, hey, for some reason this copy ain't working, and they sent me another copy. They was like, hey, you can keep the disc that don't work. I was like, what am I supposed to do with that? But apparently they let me keep it, so I have a copy that does not work. And then I have Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, X, Y, Sun, Moon, and Ultra Sun. So pretty much got almost every Pokemon game out there. Let me clean that up a little bit. Every mainline Pokemon game. You can connect your DS easily. It's a stadium. Yeah, I know. And once I beat
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
that bitch about to get unplugged. But so once I finish Colosseum, I'm gonna play XD Gale of Darkness, and then I'm gonna take all of those Pokemon, move them up over to Diamond and Pearl, and once they move over to Diamond and Pearl, I'm gonna take them through Battle Revolution. And then once they're in Battle Revolution, once I complete Battle Revolution, I'm gonna take all of those Pokemon and move them all the way up to Gen 9. But as I move them up, I'm gonna take them through the Pokemon leagues so I can get the ribbons and whatnot for those leagues. I'm missing Sword and Shield and the versions that came with the DLC pre-installed. You know, even though I have the 20th anniversary 3DS, they said on the box, it literally says yellow, red, and blue are supposed to come pre-installed. They did not. They lied. I did not have those pre-installed. I forgot about these. Let's Go Pikachu. Let's Go Eevee. Legends Arceus. This is Shining Pearl. Sword. Shield. Scarlet. Violet. ZA. So when I tell you I got about every Pokemon game that's mainline, I got it. Of course, you can see a couple of missing. Talking about this thing? This is what you talking about? This Pokeball right here? Yes, and mine actually had a Mew in it when I got it. This is the GameCube version. This is the OG. Roar Beam is gonna hurt that more. Should I just use? Nah, I'm gonna just do that. But yeah, so when I played Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, this is what I used to play them. I don't know, it's more fun to play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with this. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, I looked up how much one of those costs. I don't know if I'm gonna ever be able to afford that. That shit, that a legit copy of Emerald, even the Leaf Green and Fire Reds are expensive. Like, all of those games are over $100, bro. And I would love to have them just as a collector, but psh, the price is steep. Hey, Mantine got knocked out. And you know what I find funny? The little sushi Pokemon in the well were not the first Pokemon connected. It was actually Mantine and Remoraid. Okay, so we have, I think that's a hug, a heart, a stereo, another heart, a radio, and a Minecraft monster, I think. I'm not a Minecraft zombie. I'm not too versed in Minecraft. But either way it go, Eric Hurd, I appreciate all of those gifts. And what did you, okay, wait. So the problem with me buying that Jirachi disc is that I can only use Ruby and Sapphire, and I only You know what? Hey, with that being said, let me hold it real quick. Let me hold it. Let me hold that for you real quick, because I do have a Sapphire. So let me hold that real quick if you don't mind. And I appreciate and I appreciate that follow, Erica. Are you able to do gym battles in this game? Like, so there are no gym battles in this game. Basically the premise of this game is there's an evil organization called Cypher working alongside Team Snag'em, and basically they have the Shadow Pokemon that attack people and Pokemon, and they're super aggressive. Your mission is to basically rescue them and purify their hearts. So gym leaders were completely cut out of this. Also, this region, the Ore region, is based on Arizona, which is why there's nothing here. And you can steal Pokemon from other trainers. technically you're not stealing them, it's more or less liberating them, because you literally just take them to purify their hearts. You also don't give them back, but that ain't the point. You out here stealing people Pokemon. I wish you could just take just regular Pokemon. That would be dope. If you buy an air purifier, you can do that, David. But I don't think I'm gonna do it. But you get you a good air purifier. Oh, Aurora Beam straight to him. Should be a double KO right here. The Ori Colosseum is one of the toughest tournaments. The Myth Trainer is crazy. Wait, how do I, what you mean the Ori you talking about, at the end of XD? Is that what you talking about? Quadruple damage, baby! That is one thing I did like about these games, the music, especially Mirror B. Now, I do like the XD Mirror B music more than the I do like XD XD Mirror. I'm gonna say it right one time. I do like XD Mirror B's music over Colosseum's. I just think it's better. That's me personally though. XD is on Switch 2 only. That is not true. You know why that's not true? The XD is only on Switch. XD came out on GameCube before the Switch. Wow. So you can't get, that sucks. You can't get Shadow Ball on here. All I need is 200 points and I can get Ice Beam. Well, guess we're going in without it. How much money do I have? Because I need some heal items. Decent a bit. Alright, so let's see here. It's in battle now mode. Wait a minute. It's in battle now mode in the Colosseum. You have to beat all of them to unlock it. I might actually try that then, because I've never done that. I actually you worked on this game? Now that's dope. That's a up. See, you messing me up. I'm supposed to be going to buy heals and whatnot, and I'm admiring the fact that you worked on the game. Which, like I said, that is dope as hell. If go to Agate. Okay, wait. Actually, yeah, but if you have the online service, it's only available on Switch 2, GameCube. Oh yeah. So I don't have a Switch 2 at all yet, so that wouldn't even be useful for me anyway. I hate how they don't show you what the TMs were. Well, the thing is, if you read the descriptions, you would know exactly what they are. And I already know what the TMs are by number anyway. Well, most of them at least. Myth Trainer has Kyogre, Groudon, Latios, Latias, Slaking, etc. So he just has the worst Pokemon to go up against, especially if Kyogre and Groudon are offset. And then most of his Pokemon only have like one weakness at a time, which really sucks. Would I rather have a Ho-Oh or a Ho-Ho? That is a very philosophical question. Probably get 2 of these. I can only buy 3 revives. Oh, this ain't gonna be good at all. All right, but all in all, I should be ready because I should have enough balls and everything. Okay. Hold on. Service, word. Yeah, I would definitely go with Ho-Oh because I know that's an actual Pokemon. Nah, Pokemon Colosseum. I don't know what version you've been playing. The Shadow Ball TM is in Pyrite. You have to beat the Colosseum multiple times. Well, I wish I would have known that. I would have been working on that so I can go ahead and get the Shadow Ball for Espeon. I wish I would have known that. I lied, I didn't work on the game. Hey, if you ain't work on it, you didn't work on it. It's not that big of a deal. Not to me anyway, because it is what it is. KJ, I appreciate that live. Or, oh my God. I appreciate that like. Crazy how one letter can make a whole nother word. Now, even though this is not an ideal team, because I got 2 shadows that can't do nothing. Let's see if I can do it. I find it crazy how that just looks so smooth. Okay. Okay, everybody sealed up and ready to go. Wait a minute. Take that experience share off of Suicune. Alright, so Suicune caught up with Espeon level-wise, so we should be able to go ahead and do this. Alright, I have 7 hours and 31 minutes to finish the game and try and purify all the Pokemon before 24 hours. Might be able to do it, might not. Well, you ain't a pushover. I tell you. It makes me sad seeing my organization get thrashed by somebody so wimpy. Come on, boy. Happy to lay a licking on you. As often as you want. That's that dialogue a bit crazy, but you know, hey, his hairstyle is crazy. Okay, so all right, let's see here. We know we can knock out the Hariyama with one shot. We know that's happening. Maybe I should have let Hariyama stay in and use return on the Crawdont. Okay, so we definitely have more survivability now. Yeah. Should I let my Espeon go down? Well, it's gonna go down now because Espeon ain't got no choice but to go down. It's poisoned. We're gonna see what we can do with this though. That's 3 down. What's up now, tough guy? Appreciate that like, Alan. Oh wow, so it got paralyzed anyway. I don't think I want to attack it no more because I don't want it to get knocked out randomly. I can send Entei out and bite it. Yeah. You've grown a lot. Of course I got better. You thought I was gonna get worse? Sucker. Why don't we team up again like old times' sake? You, me, and the snag machine. We can do whatever you please. I can tell you just joshing, but that don't matter anymore. Ain't no going back for you now. But what if I really wanted to join you, man? But I'm about to have to run to the store real quick, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop the stream. Give me about 30 minutes to an hour, I'll be back. But I appreciate everybody who came by. I appreciate all the gifts. Sage, thank you for that like. All right, when I come back, we're going to the top of the Realgam Colosseum and we get it in. We're catching Shadow Pokemon and taking names, or we're taking ass and kicking names. But I will catch y'all on the flip. 30 minutes to an hour. I will be back. Appreciate y'all for stopping by once again. Appreciate all the gifts, all the follows, all the likes. I will be back. So